Education attorney Catherine Michael here with advocate Lyndsey Gillespie. And today we're talking about Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act, which is a little bit different than special education, and it's something you really need to know about. Lyndsey, what would you say are some of the biggest questions parents have about Section 504?
The biggest question that we get is, what is the difference? And how do I know if my child needs a 504 or an IEP?
So 504 is a little bit different in that it only requires accommodations. So Section 504, your child will be eligible if they have a disability, and that disability is something that substantially limits one or more major life activities. A child with asthma, epilepsy, a bee sting allergy, those types of children are going to qualify because they're going to need some accommodations within the school environment. Accommodations can be having preferential seating, having handicap accessible doors, having a hot pass to go to the bathroom, some reduced time on homework if it's going to take them more time due to mobility issues or OT issues. There are a variety of things available under Section 504. Section 504 also requires that your school have a Section 504 coordinator who can give you procedural safeguards and help make sure you're educated about it. However, it's different than special education eligibility for a bunch of different reasons. But the most important is that special education is modification and specialized instruction. Your child is going to be eligible for special education if they have a disability, and that disability has an adverse impact on their educational life in terms of their functional performance, their academic performance, sometimes their psychological needs, and that they're going to need special education services as a result of those needs. Now, Lyndsey, one thing that I think we see a lot of with schools is parents thinking a 504 plan is a consolation plan. What would you say to parents who get concerned about that, or who even have concerns about a child being eligible for special education?
I always tell parents, if they are very easily throwing you a 504 plan and you don't feel like it's enough, it is worth it to kind of fight back with them. Really be that strong advocate for your child to know what their needs are. Because if you really understand what they need, you may know right away that a 504 is not going to be enough.
So a 504 plan is something that can be very, very helpful, and it can be the absolute right plan for your child if indeed it's what your child needs. But Lyndsey is correct in the respect of, if you see your child struggling in school and you know they need the specially designed instruction and they are going to need more support, that you should certainly ask for a special education evaluation and make sure that that evaluation is done across your child's areas of need. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll talk to you again soon.